Sagittarius, I want to wish you all a final happy birthday for this love reading. We're kind of heading towards the end of your season, but in about a year from now, we'll be back in your season. But you probably have also other zodiac signs, for your rising moon and Venus and other planets. But anyway, I just want to wish you all a happy birthday one last time before we finish off in your season. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading, a 5-card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these 2 beautiful roses as a birthday gift, but also as a token of my love and appreciation for y'all for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys incredibly, so again, thank you so much. I hope you guys had a wonderful full moon in Gemini, your opposite sign, and I'll always consider you my family and friends for life, so thank you again so much for supporting me. So anyway, this 5-card love reading includes where the first card represents you, the second, the other person, the third, the relationship, the fourth, the past, the fifth, the future. I'm going to draw a Vampire Oracle for you, and then I'm going to draw a Vampire Favole card, but let's get started with card number 1, which is you. Page of Cups. Oof. This is an idea child kind of situation, you can have water somewhere in your star chart, but it's like you are actually, thinking of love. If you're a single Sagittarius out there, I'm just, sensing that, you are kind of, you have, this sort of idea or this, thought in mind on what you want in, for love. And, it's kind of like you're concocting, like this vampirist is kind of creating or concocting this kind of, sort of love kind of potion idea, but that's more or less for your mind, hopefully. But that's kind of what I'm sensing is, it's like you have this kind of idea on what a love, what you want to have in this love relationship. So it's good to be kind of dreamy and to kind of have, some kind of ideas and thoughts about, what you want to have for, or who you want to have as a potential partnership in this connection. But that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Looks nice. Always, have these beautiful thoughts and dreams, right? And the other person, two of Wands. Ooh, this person, could be another fire sign, another Sagittarius, maybe Leo or Aries. But this individual is kind of also scouting. They're on the hunt. And it's like that you're the one who's actually waiting and you're pretty much actually creating, this potential beautiful partnership between you and the other person. And the other person is actually going to be approaching you. And they're pretty much sensing, maybe, there is a beautiful love potion that they are pretty much sensing, or they can smell, or they can feel or taste, from a great distance, but they're pretty much going to be approaching you real soon. Now, I don't do, time frames in my tarot reading, so, I'm not going to say, I can't say it's going to happen in a week, month, or year. You just have to be patient and wait for this individual to approach you. But I'm sure it'll happen sometime. Let's look at the connection. 8 of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. This is a hard-working and developing kind of relationship that I see here for you, Sagittarius, because what I see here is that, you're probably, going to be, the one, or maybe the other person as well is going to be the one to put in the time and effort to want to be with you, because this is all about hard work and development, because normally you see in the other tarot deck, somebody who's creating pentacles. But that's what I see here is, this is pretty much a developing and creative and creating a connection between you and this other person. So I just think all you need to have in this reading for now is just patience and see what will happen. I can't say when, where, or how, but it will definitely happen sometime. I love this. Beautiful. Especially, while we're still in your season, right? In the past, you get the Knight of Wands. You were incredibly passionate. Yeah, of course, this is one of your signs. This is one of your cards. You're a fiery, passionate individual. You went on the hunt. You're the centaur. You're the hunter, huntress, whoever you are. But that's what I see here is there was a lot of passion coming from your side. And of course, you are incredibly passionate. When you're in love, you want to give love. You're not the one that just says, well, I have, a couple of prerequisites. No, you're the one that puts a lot of fiery passion, warmth, support into this connection. So it makes sense, that this would be your past card. Let's look at the future. 8 of Swords. Oof. Okay. Yikes. Okay. It could be an air sign in the future that's going to be causing you a lot of problems, but for some reason, I would really reconsider this connection. I mean, I was kind of a bit hesitant, when I actually saw, the 2 of Wands kind of situation. The thing is, it's like if you put too much effort and time from your side, especially since you're a driven, fiery individual, I would be incredibly careful to make sure that you're not the one who's going to be compromised in any way, because hopefully this won't be you, man or woman, brunette, blonde, redhead, but I just see that that you might feel stuck in the future. So if I were you, I would actually, you know, have, dreams, and, because this is also, kind of also an illusion card. So maybe hopefully you don't have too many daydreams where you just, will write stories or poetry or whatever you do for creative activities, because the Page of Cups is also just an idea, child. It's only kind of an idea. It's not reality. It's like, you could try to put ideas into reality if you wanted stuff, but it just seems like that if you put too much, daydreamy kind of thoughts and feelings into anything, that would actually become reality, it might end up just turning into a real incredible nightmare. So I would just kind of watch for any red flags, for any kind of, small print, any kind of odd behavior, any kind of anything that just really makes you feel a bit odd or off or awkward, or anything that just makes you feel, weird about the whole connection. Otherwise just you try to break it off as soon as possible. Okay, now let's continue with the Vampire Oracle. Seduction, allure, desire, and manipulation. Now that's what you have to be careful for, because this is what I was actually thinking when I was looking at the Eight of Swords. Make sure that the other person isn't going to be an alluring individual who's going to be seducing you and who's going to be manipulating you with the Eight of Swords. It's like it's nice to have loving thoughts, especially, that some humans, they, think about certain celebrities, and then they, start, having these beautiful, fun, exciting thoughts about them, or any person on the street that you pretty much have your eyes on. But make sure that, you're not going to be manipulated or seduced the wrong way, because otherwise you might end up in the Eight of Swords kind of situation, because a lot of humans, they love to be seduced. I was even seduced by the vampire that turned me. He was very, there's something about him that drew me to him, but yet I got seduced and manipulated in the wrong ways, and look what happened. So try to avoid any kind of red flags, and try to see, just to make sure that this person is really honest and caring and loving, and not somebody who's just going to be taking advantage of you. Let's finish off with the Favole card. Whoops. You get the Six of Wands. Yep, it's like, make sure, it's like that, this whole, connection is really honest and stuff like that, because it just looks like, yeah, it looks promising and stuff like that. It looks like any kind of, thoughts and feelings that you may have. But what I see here is just to make sure, that there are no red flags, to read the small print, to make sure that this person is an honest, individual, not somebody, because the Six of Wands is all about, a celebration and stuff like that. So there could be a celebratory moment. However, make sure that everything is clear. Just always double check. Well, Sagittarius, I want to wish you all a wonderful, happy birthday again. So hello and goodbye for now, but I'm always still going to be around for many years. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for supporting me. I'm going to leave it at this, but in a few days I'm going to go back to general readings. So I'm going to go back and forth between general and love for now, but I just want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me and my channel. I wish you all the best in any kind of love. I just love you guys incredibly, so thank you.